Alright, how's it going? Matt, welcome. That's a little better. Alrighty. Day 2, Luminescent. We almost beat, we're so close to beating level 3. So close. World map music? Alright, let's listen to it for a second here. Look at those trees are digging it too. Look at those trees go. Look at that. Dude, they're almost like perfectly in time with it, but they're just a little slow. Alrighty. Let's do it. Let's beat this stupid level. Alright. So I think I remember... Oh, whoops. I believe... I got to the final jump before the pipe, so... That's pretty good. Do that. Do that. Do this. Jump over. I somehow died that way. Cool. Alright. I missed. Thought it would have bounced it? Yeah! Maybe because I was technically... Well, no! Wait, can you bounce on disco shells in the water? Or maybe I hit it from the side somehow. Like, you can bounce on stuff in the water, can't you? Like... Oh, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I thought you... I feel like I've done that in another hack. Like, you have to hit a shell or something. I don't know. No! Okay, hold on. I can save this. No! It didn't come back. So close. So close. Let's go. No! I kind of forgot you had to actually hit jump to swim. I don't know why I forgot. Oh, you know why? Because you don't have to do it with the... You don't have to do it with the shell, that's why. No, that's what I wanted to do too. I want to land on it, jump, and then catch it as it's going back up. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I could be wrong though. I don't know. That feels like it's what you should do. Okay. Okay, good. No! Come on, dude. Ugh. Maybe that's not what you're supposed to do. That's pretty tight. That was closer. For sure. Whoops. Whoops. Don't really know how that happened. Sorry, freaking stuff on my phone is annoying me. Okay. Go, 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 go. Check the world record? Yeah, fair enough. No! Are you... Oh, you know what? I can just jump right in the pipe, I think? Maybe? Even closer, dude. Even closer. I'm slowly inching my way there. Oh, crap. Come on. No. Just gotta go quick. Wait, so do I jump on the platform twice, or do they just jump right in from the... Like, while the platform is going down? You jump right in? Okay. Come on. Get up there! Ugh. Hey, what's up, Specs? How's it going? Wow. Oh, let's go. It's very chocolatey? It is very chocolatey. No! No, I landed! I landed, dude! I got up-piped. Frickin' up-piped. Happens to everyone. But yeah, Specs, like, this is a pretty new hack. This came out, what, like, earlier this month? And it got, like, rave reviews from, like, Barb and Pooh and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'll try it. It's definitely not easy, though. Let's go. Oh my god, we're still going. Let's go. I think that was the checkpoint. Okay, we got all the things. Okay. No. Alright. I want max points, right? Hello, Moon. That means nothing. Wow. Not really sure how that happened. 27. Yeah, what happened to my stars? I mean, that's not a big deal. Stars are easy to get. Right? I don't know. You've heard about it? Oh, okay, well then it must be popular. Alright, let me do this. 3 exits. Let's go. Alright. Next level. Rattlesnake Desert. Oh, I should probably read that. Okay, despite being mortal enemies, it appears that Chuck wants to take Mario for a ride. Seems like a good occasion to go neutral on him. Okay, so basically hit nothing is what that means. Is this another checkpoint? It is. Okay. All right. Come on, man. Get up there. Well, that took me less than 10 minutes. That's pretty good. Man, you gotta be fast. Oh, what? I got a regrab. Got you. I probably should not have done that. I don't think. Please. Oh man. That one's gonna be a little harder. Yeah, that was it. Oh no! No! How about that Halo Stealth release? Dude. I have a friend from college who's really into Halo, but he hasn't liked any of the Halo games for like a while. So he was really skeptical, but he was like, dude, it's like actually like legit. So, you know, to have like a Halo super fan say that is pretty sick. I'm not a big Halo fan myself, but you know, I'm glad the Halo fans have a new good game. I believe I'm way too fast. Yeah, okay, so I need to just bring the coins with me. Gotcha. Just needs more modes? I'm sure they'll add more modes. I'm sure. Also, one thing I love that I think every game should do that has the battle pass is like once you buy the battle pass, you have it forever. Right? So like if you wanna, you know, there's no rush to finish it because you know, even after like future battle passes come out, you can just like do it, which is sick. Let's go. You're not a fan of it? I mean, sure, but if they do it, not having it ever expire is amazing. Like, you know what I mean? It ruined video games? I mean, I feel like a lot of the games like Apex Legends and stuff wouldn't still be in development, you know, like if they didn't have stuff like that, right? So it's kind of like, you know, if you want, you know, like constant stuff, you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to pay somehow. I feel like. Can I hit that, please? Controlling the snake block here could be tricky. Try keeping your eyes on the movements of the block rather than on Mario. Hey, what's up, Bears fan? So I gotta control the snake block with my body, huh? This seems... I've seen this in hacks. I've never played a hack that does it. I don't really know... Live games though? And that's fair. That's fair, but it's like, you know, I feel like it's the cost of like doing business, you know, or whatever. And some are definitely better than others, right? So something like Dota, I think, is like the best way to do it, right? Because Dota's like the only MOBA where you actually get all the heroes for free, and everything you buy is like cosmetic stuff, right? Okay, this is gonna be tough. Oh. I had to get the thing again. And like I was saying, like, if you're gonna do the live, you know, like, games as a service model, I think Halo's doing it right. I crushed myself. Right? Because, like, the worst part about battle passes is, like, once you buy them, you feel like you have to play it, right? Because, like, they're only, you know, it's like, you know, like, once it's the next season, well, too bad. But now with the Halo model, that's not an issue. And you can take as long as you want, which is sick. No more FOMO. Which, I freaking hate FOMO. I don't even know how that happened, but sure. But hey, if you just want to, say, screw the Battle Pass altogether and just play, I mean, you can do that too, right? Because all the Battle Pass stuff is like cosmetics. Gun skins and armor skins and stuff, so it shouldn't affect anything. And, you know, like, if it helps them, you know, it makes stuff for the game longer than they would have, I think that's sick. Yeah, like MOBAs. Or Fortnite or something, right? It's, you know, like, if they start putting, you know, like, guns that are just, like, better, you know, like, actual, like, pay-to-win stuff, like, that's when it's really shitty, right? Oh, whoops. It's just time to move on? Sure. But, I mean, Fortnite is still popping. I mean, League has been going for like 10 years. League counts. Dota. Although Dota does have Valve money, so maybe that's not the best example. And yeah, Fortnite, like, you know, like, for as much as people like to make fun of Fortnite, it's going strong and it gets constant big updates, which is really impressive. So much has been added to that game. Yeah, exactly. It's like new mechanics, new locations, new maps, new vehicles, new game modes. It's crazy. So, like, if you do like Fortnite, it's a freaking... What the heck happened there? It's like a dream. And I know Warzone's doing well, too. Not everyone likes Warzone, obviously, but Warzone is still popping. Okay, this is gonna be brutal. The first time I've ever had to control something while platforming. And I hit... Like, I'm hitting right way too early there. What the heck was that? I guess I should hit up. Okay, good. So now I can only hit left and right. And I hit up. Whoops. Another game that actually does, like, the, like, games as a service game really well, from what I've heard, is Legends of Runeterra, the League like card game, like it's supposed to be like insanely generous with the cards, and you can get like a full collection with no money spent like pretty easily, which is pretty sick. I like Overwatch too. I definitely don't feel I don't know. I don't think I can like bring myself to play like a Blizzard game, at least what? At least now. Yeah, you get a full collection. Right, and there's a bunch of like actually good like single player content, which is pretty sick too. I think I made a mistake. You can train D2. Look, I don't blame people if they want to play Blizzard games. You know, the whole art from the artist thing, right? It's just I personally wouldn't feel comfortable. I don't know. Maybe when Overwatch 2 comes out in like 16 years. Or when, you know, Diablo 4 comes out in like 2039. You know, maybe I'll give it a try. I think I'm done with WoW though. Oh, dude. Well, that's a new best. Is Hearthstone affected? Affected how? I've heard that the Hearthstone team was, well, the WoW team was the worst, obviously. Endwalker, dude, yeah. I've been playing some Final Fantasy 14. I'm like way behind on the MSQ, so I'm in Shadow Blood of the MSQ, so I was playing it for a while, and then I got back into Guild Wars 2, and I've been playing a crap load of that. You finished it just recently? I've heard that like Stormblood is the weakest, because I'm definitely not enjoying Stormblood as much as I did Heavensward. Stormblood sucked. It's definitely, like, story-wise, it's nowhere near as exciting to me as Heavensward. Because, like, Heavensward was freaking sick. And I've heard Shadowbringers is also freaking sick. So, like, I just gotta, like, power through it. And, like, it's, like, the only MMO where I actually, like, watch all the cutscenes and, like, care about the story and stuff. Alright, because, like, in WoW, I basically just, like, skipped everything. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I just want to kill more boars. I've killed the shell. What jobs do you play, Specs, in Final Fantasy? Oh, Paladin. Well, isn't that like the main job in Shadowbringers? Or, sorry, Endwalker? BRD Bard. You've been playing it since the start? That's cool. I play Scholar when I do dungeons, and then I play Red Mage, like solo. But I also really enjoy Samurai as well. And they're like completely redoing Summoner, which is sick. Because, like, Summoner is not my favorite, and there's so many buttons. Holy crap. Samurai, way too many combos. I tried Monk, but Monk... So, like, Monk... Like, when I play D&D, Monk is always who I play. But Monk is so dependent on, like, your positioning. You're, like, constantly moving between, like, back and side, and I didn't find that fun. But Samurai, so far, there's, like, no directional needs. I think like Dragoon also has like directional stuff. So Paladin's pretty boring. Crap. Oh, that was close. Just one major rotation while keeping buffs up. Tanking is really easy. It probably is until you do like the super hard stuff, right? I would assume. Could have saved it? Maybe. I've heard the Dark Knight stuff, or like the Dark Knight class quests are like amazing. But I don't tank like at all. I always heal or DPS in MMOs, so I've no desire to play tank. But if I were, probably Dark Knight, just for the story. Yeah, there's a crazy amount of content. My favorite part of that whole game, by far, is the fact that you can level up every class on one character. That is like the sickest thing of all time. You know, it's like, okay, I want to try Rogue now. I don't have to make a whole new character to try Rogue. You just freaking equip daggers and you're good to go. It's crazy. It's freaking amazing. Lack of armory chest? Sure. But, you know, if you play every class, that's like all of your inventory space or whatever, but I'll gladly take that as opposed to having to remake a new character every time you want to try a new class. Like, the pros outweigh the cons by like 1,000,000,000%. Yeah, Red Mage is pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's not hard. But whatever. I don't care about, you know, playing like the hard or easy class, whatever. If people rag on you for playing an easy class, like get over yourself, dude. No, I hit... It's an MMO, every class easy? I don't think it's necessarily true. I mean, some are definitely easier than others, for sure. Alright, hey, have fun playing Halo, dude. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad all the Halo fans have a good game for the first time in like 10 years. Ah, crap. No, I keep forgetting, dude. Ugh. I gotta wait. Right, like Aaron Burr, you just gotta wait for it. Whoops. I'm pretty close to the checkpoint, though. So, we're getting there. Oh. What? Oh, do I have to guide the snake under? Has to run into the turn block. Oh, so it just eats everything on the way? It's like the hungry caterpillar? I read that book so much as a kid. Whoops. Okay. No. Getting there. Well, not that time. I had it right, yeah. No! My finger slipped. You punk. That's mine. Excuse me. I need that. Rip. I think it pushed it under the sand, didn't it? Whoops. Yeah, it's like, nope. You don't get that anymore. I hit down, you... I won't finish that. Did you not see me duck? I ducking ducked. I just gotta take it slower. Although, I'm pretty far behind there. I still move right. Yeah, I know. I understand. It's just a lot to process in like the 2 seconds I have. We're slowly getting it, though. No! Why did the blue one go that way? Oh, you have to actually follow the path or it eats the wrong thing? Maybe? Too late. Damn it. I did it again. Just one too late. Or too early, I mean. One block too early. I did it again. I got crushed. No, I'm so worried about not hitting right early that I just forget that I have to hit right at some point. Just later. Yeah, that would have been it if I actually hit right at the right time. Yeah, if you do that, then you're screwed because the blue block just goes the wrong way. Don't throw it. Why would you do that? How's Luminescent going? It's pretty tough, but I mean, I've gotten every gamer coin so far. Except it reset my frickin' stars. I should have 57, not 27. I got 30 on the first level. What gives, man? I did it right, too. It just ate my shell. That was it, man. I threw it too early. That was also it. All right, well, we got it now. We're getting there. This is my first time ever controlling a Snake Black Agarija. Like, I've seen this, like, in hacks before. I've never actually done it, so... This is, learning as fast as what the heck was that? Learning as fast as I can. You've never been a fan even... Dude, I'm surprised... Like, why would Nintendo put that in? It's such a random thing to put in, like, in vanilla. Oh my god. No! I have to jump earlier, dude. Okay. We got it. That was it. That was it. And that's gonna be a checkpoint, too. I'm bad. I walked way too slowly. No, I need that. I didn't freeze in fear. I was like tapping right, but I wasn't tapping it enough, obviously. But yeah, how are you doing, Agarija? How was your weekend? What hack are you currently playing? Or, are you also playing Halo? Oh my god, we did it. Let's go. And we got the game. Okay, good. Oh, you gotta walk on this thing, don't you? God dang it. This frickin' sucks. That's gonna be the end right there, though, dude. Like, this is the end, for sure. Okay, can we, like, walk, please? No! Yeah, like, why doesn't it carry you? Whatever, I'll take it. Get me out of there. We did it. That was fast, dude. Four levels, let's go. You played Easy Kaizo? Alright, Stacked Mountain? Uh-oh. Okay. I get it. This seems cool. Crap. I like it. This music sounds very prehistoric to me. I'm schmoovin'? Kinda. Not really. I gotta beat that platform there. Oh, so close. An hour and exit isn't bad? Yeah. I mean, I'm ahead of it. I'm ahead of an hour and exit. Yeah. The longest one so far was definitely the water level. Oh, I need to actually jump on the platform, huh? There's no way for me to get the coin and jump over in one jump, right? I think it's... Oh, actually, okay. Never mind. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Alright, we got it now. That's not easy, though. I have to actually start moving right a little bit. There it is. How's it going, Thomas? Hope you had a good weekend. I have missed. Has John made a return? He has, actually. He was here last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? But yeah, he was here. It's fine, this is practice. Okay. I think it was 2 weeks ago, because he was here for some of the Kingdom Hearts, for sure. I know, it does blend into each other, for sure. You're good? Well, your vibes beg to differ, sir. I think you're supposed to do it like this. Let's go. What is this? Holy crap. You got a 10-10 once, never touch it again? That's fair. I do the same thing. It's better than a 0? Well, you actually can't get a 0. So, if you somehow manage to get a 0, then... I don't know what to tell you. You should probably go lie down in that case. So I don't know if you saw, but there was a presentation recently by Riot Forge, which is basically, you know, like all the other companies that are making League of Legends games, right? And they showed off like 4 different games. And I'm just sitting here thinking, where is that goddamn fighting game that you promised us like 3 years ago? That's the only thing I want to see. We got like 5 seconds of gameplay footage and then literally nothing. Literally no update, nothing. They're also working on the MMO, but I don't expect anything on that for, you know, like at least like another year or so. But come on, dude, the fighting game? That's what I want to see. I know we missed a coin. I know. Whoops. Well. I need to clear the checkpoints. Well, no, because if I restart... Okay, so I have to... Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we're good. A little surprised. Yeah, we need a new fighting game. Not only will it be a new fighting game, it will be a new fighting game for a pre-established IP so people try it. And it'll probably be free to play, so I'm hoping we have a good, you know, a good free-to-play fighting game, because there's not a lot of free-to-play fighting games yet. So we'll see. I'm definitely dead, for sure. It's a complex system? Well, if you go by what the company was working on before, which was Thunder Rising, that robot fighting game, it was a traditional, you know, sort of like Street Fighter-esque combo system, for sure. I liked, or is it like Rising Thunder? I liked Rising Thunder. It was pretty fun. Like, they could like just take that engine and just put League characters in it, and I'd be happy. But obviously, that's not what they're doing, or it would have been done by now, I think. Imagine if they, you know, like pulled an Apex Legends and just like stealth dropped it one day. Just like, oh yeah, by the way, it's out. Have fun. No, I didn't even see that up there. Oh, that was it, man. They did it with their card game? Oh, did they? It's possible. Like, the new turn-based RPG, Ruined King, like, that just came out today, and, like, there was no, like, release date before then. They just, like, released a trailer that said, hey, it's available now. So, it's possible, dude. You need to apply for beta key? I see. I feel like Arcane is gonna be getting a lot of new people into League, or already has, I mean. Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. And we got both coins. Let's go. Oh, that's why it didn't save, because I had to actually hit the checkpoint. Let's go. That was another fast checkpoint. Oh, we got the booster thingies. Okay. Dude, have I transcended today? Did I become like a god gamer overnight or something? The rest is gone? I guess so. Or these levels are easier. Oh, okay. Jump, jump. Disco shell over. Okay. I need to hold jump more there. How many stars do you get if you hit it at the very top of the goal? Is it like 50? I need to actually beat that there. It's 50? Okay. Yeah, so all you need are two top goals and you have it. That's not too bad. Like first level is easy, right? Cause like they actually just give you a spring in the first level. Like so that's half of them right there. I gotta already be moving to the right when I hit the shell, I think. You gotta be fast. And you can't hit the shell because it bounces you not straight up, obviously. Okay, good. Go, go. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I can freaking swing the disco shell around a bit. Like swing, swing, and then go. That'll give me more time. Right? Because I can just kind of do this. Swing, swing. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I'm absolutely not going to one-shot it. That is for sure. Please. I gotta be even. How did I get up there like the first time? Please. Hit the freaking... It's not working, man. What happened? Don't hold left there, obviously. I did it, but then I didn't wait for the disco shell because I freaked out. I don't think there's any rush, like, once I get there. Maybe you are supposed to just beat it because it's going a lot faster. You punk. How dare you not be on the correct side? It's obviously the shell's fault. Hmm. Okay. No, you... Oh, I see. How many TOs are there? 2? I mean, that's still pretty good. It's not as good, but I mean, that's not bad. Stupid disco shells, dude. Okay, new stuff, let's go. That seems bad. Maybe not. So you just gotta go there. I thought I was dead. Wow. I didn't think I was gonna make that at all. That was crazy. That completely shocked me that I was not dead earlier. Yeah, I think if you do it that way, it's not going fast enough and it stops before it actually hits the block. So I think I just gotta go. What the heck? It hit me straight down? Or straight up? Exactly, dude. If I don't feel like I earned it, I'm just gonna, I take the honorable, the honorable way and just end it. Also, there have been no gamer coins yet, which is interesting. No! Like, in this section, I mean. Oh yeah, I should probably hit this. This is almost new to you? Hey, that's one good thing, right? It's like, you can watch your favorite show again and it's like a new show. It's great. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, we'll die. Sure. Oh, this is such a small space to jump on the disco shell. Stupid disco shell. Why did Nintendo make this thing? Watching childhood animes that we love, we all choose one that is different than everyone's and watch together. I make fun of the other person. Wow, so you just like rag on everyone's like childhood like favorite animes? That sounds funny, but also very sad. Like, let's watch Cardcaptor Sakurai, and then they just make fun of it. I'm like, oh, okay. Or Sakura, not Sakurai. That would be the Smash guy. What the heck is that? Okay, I think here I actually want to... Dude, I'm sure it does. Cardcaptor Sakurai, I'm sure it exists. It has to. If not, it does need to. Oh. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. No! There's the gamer coin right there! Alright, hold on. How? What? Did you see that? I got stuck on it and didn't frickin' die. Let's go. What is happening? It's so fast! Alright, let me see. I got the coin. Oh my god, yeah, there he is. I got the coin. So the key here is I want to jump up, not like that. I want to jump up and not hit the ledge when I jump off the vine, so that way I can beat the shell there. Not like that, again. You missed me dying to get it? Wow. Why am I so bad at this jump all of a sudden? It's become, it's like you become aware of, of what you have to do, and then it gets harder. It's better when, like, you don't think about it at all. Okay, that should be good. Nope, still too slow. I missed it. Oh, come on. Okay, so then what did you choose then, Matt? If not Cardcaptor Sakurai, because I know that, like, that was one of your favorite ones too. I have not heard of that one. It's a tearjerker? I thought I could squeeze in there. Do you mean slice of life anime? Yeah, okay. I got you. Okay. I died there. Wow. That's the first time that's happened. Like, once I actually knew what it was doing. It was super sad. I've heard, Clannad is really sad. You're watching that one too? Isn't that a more recent one though? I got it, okay. Let's go. Oh. It's 06? No! I'm actually glad though, because I'm still missing two coins. Oh, I see. It's going that way. I wonder if I have to, like, actually keep up with it? Gamer! I'm not a gamer! Okay, no. Okay. Oh, we got a Bean Boozled. Great. And there's the final gamer coin right there. Alright. I'm gonna have a... Oh, okay. Okay. I hate you. Okay. Can we chill, please? Do you want me to die? Because this is how I die. I'm gonna do them in groups. Okay, now he's gonna do another one. Here it comes. I'm gonna do them in groups of 2. So I'm gonna do 2 habaneros. And then 2 more habaneros, I think. Dude, I'm gonna run out of habaneros soon at this rate. No, you know what? I'm gonna do a habanero and a pepper. What the heck is it? A cayenne, right. No, please! Alright, here we go. Here's the first 2. Oh my god, my eyes teared up immediately. If my ears teared up, we'd have a serious problem. Oh, timer. Oh god, we got the cough hiccups too. I'm a gamer. Let's go. Alright, we got all the coins. Oh. Alright, here comes 2 more. No rest for the wicked. Oh, it's going that way. What the heck happened? Okay, one more. Is it actually like catchable though? I mean, like, if you catch it, is it actually, like, will it actually, like, trigger the end of the level? Or is it just, like, a sprite that looks like it? Oh my god, my throat. I need to take off my jacket now. Oh. And you know what? I'll take this off too. Don't start singing that song. No Nelly allowed, okay? You can sing the Weird Al version if you want. No, you gotta jump straight up. Like Paula Abdul. Take off summon clothes? I did. Crap. It's fine. We got practice. Okay, well that's the end. Dang it. Of course. Of course. Crap. You can sing the Weird Al version if you want, though. Hey, you disgusting slub. You better take the trash out. Let's go. All right. We're cruising, dude. 5 down. Let's go. All gamer coins have been acquired. I'm still what you may consider a gamer. All right, Glutton's Grove. Okay. We got an eat level. You were spitballing? You could have told me that. No, it's definitely not Invictus. I don't even know if it's as hard as Akagara right now that I think about it. Yeah, maybe it's the fact that it's just... It is a lot more forgiving with checkpoints, that's for sure. You've clearly seen enough. I mean, what? Like, you've been here, what? Like 45 minutes? You punk. Give me that coin. Oh yeah, over Purgatory. Well, Purgatory I'm gonna play next. I have that one installed too. That one's ready to go. Ugh. But after this, I'm gonna go to Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. I'm excited to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I need to just wait. I'm not fighting Xemnas? I don't know. Yeah, you can just watch a YouTube video. Purgatory is a grind. Is it? Oh, that was it. I mean, I am doing, you know, like 2 days of this and 2 days of Mario Maker still, I think. Alright, we did it. We beat the tutorial. Let's go. I am pretty dead. It looks tougher than this. Ah, crap. How do I get that gamer coin? I've heard that Purgatory is like very vanilla too. Okay, well, I spoke a little too soon. You might start it? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a wing shell. Well. I think that's a wing shell? Or like it's a shell that that gives Yoshi wings, I mean, obviously. Yep. Okay, that's a re-grab the shell. Does it run out of charge or whatever? Like, does it have a duration? I went too fast. I'm too good. Oh, you did after a while. I see. So you have to refresh it. Excuse me. Okay. It's only like the tip of the tongue, right? That actually grabs stuff. Maybe I don't want to get so close to the... Just like us humans? That's... I don't want to think about a human with a Yoshi tongue. That's kind of weird. No! Why? Like Gene Simmons? Sure. Didn't he have like surgery on his tongue or something though? Hey, maybe I should get closer to the wall and just like time it better. Also, this hack is nice. Like, it gives you like a lot of time to Or like a lot of places where you can like pause, which is nice. Oh, those are meant to, well, that was pretty good progress, but those are meant to stop you from, like, you have to time your tongue better, because if not, you'll just grab the fruit. I see. Okay. I thought those were like tongue indicators, but no, they're meant to screw you up. Ah, crap. What is this, my 4th level of the day? Yeah, that's crazy. Why'd they put the hardest levels up front? Or maybe I am just shaking off rust, I don't know. You know, there is that thing where, like, you know, you try fighting a boss for like 4 hours, you don't beat it, you sleep, you come back the next day and you beat it in like 5 tries. Right? It's like, your brain needs time to like reset and like process all the stuff you did. Right? I'm sure there's a name for that, but... crap. You suck! With the fat dude and Pikachu? Oh, Ornstein and Smo? Except the fat dude is the Pikachu. Right, the fat guy is the lightning guy, isn't he? I went too fast. You want to hear something crazy? I believe I first tried that fight when I got there for the first time. If I remember correctly. You know what I can do? I can just jump off of the platform. Unsubbed! Well, if it makes you feel any better, Fume Knight in Dark Souls 2 took me like 4 hours, so there's that. And I still died 199 times in Dark Souls 1. Like, there was this cool, there's this cool website you can go and, like, put your save file in. And, like, it'll tell you your deaths. Gelling? That makes sense. Yeah. It was pretty funny. Dude, I still can't go over, like, I still can't get over the fact that if I understood how the world tendency worked in Demon Souls, I would have had, like, at least only half the deaths I had. Maybe even, like, less than half. But I did one-shot the final boss in that game, too. So that was fun. And almost every boss that wasn't Flame Lurker. Flame Lurker wrecked my crap so hard. He is the hardest. And the main reason he's the hardest is because his freaking, like, arena is so small and has the pillars everywhere. Like, that's why he's so hard. It's like, you get caught on pillars and, like, your camera messes up and you get stuck and then you're dead. Plus, I was doing it on hard mode because it was, like, a pitch black world tendency. So I was getting, like two-shot. Ah, crap. Doesn't the final boss, if he kills you with a like a certain move, he like de-levels you or something crazy? Like he takes away like XP? I think, or maybe he used to. Look that up, dude. I swear. I guess I don't swear, but I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember that. You sure I'm telling the truth? Good. Because I'm not the liar out of the two of us. You forget you're not lying? Okay, that's fair. I got a very small jump off that guy for some reason. See you, Yoshi. This soundtrack is pretty good, but like the El Dorado soundtrack was so freaking good that it's like unfair, I think. Oh, we got it! What is happening? Oh. Damn. Progress. I can, I didn't realize that. Does Mario Maker 2 work like that? I don't remember at all. I don't think so. I don't think it does either, but... But the P-Balloon is not used very much, obviously. Oh, dude, I almost saved that. Yeah, sure, you can save me time. I have to get all apples? Okay. Did I miss any? I missed one? Oh, okay. Oh, you have to get them even... I see what you mean. Even in the winged mode, you have to get them. I gotcha. Oh, in Mario Maker you can? I don't know. Oh, dude, that was almost sick. Although that wouldn't have worked because I needed a platform to land on. crap. Mario's ass basically made out of the same stuff Wolverine's claws made out of. Dude, adamantium ass? That's pretty sick. No, Matt, it's adamantium. You call yourself a nerd? I think there's a lot more stuff in the comics that's made out of adamantium, but like in the movie, since they didn't have the X-Men, they just made it vibranium instead, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there's more stuff that's adamantium. Like, is Cap Shield adamantium in the comics? I don't remember. Hey, speaking of Marvel, do you guys see the new Spider-Man trailer today? How do I get all of those? They seem to hate it? Why? Too much spoiler stuff? Like that I can see. How do I get all three of those? That's crazy. Oh, really? I mean, that makes sense, right? Because of the Black Panther's armor and stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to grab the third apple after I jump back up? You don't read spoilers? Okay, well... if they're upset with too many spoilers, then... Or you know, too much, like, showing too much in the trailers, then I could probably see that. I grabbed the wrong thing. Yeah, he only eats so fast. So I'm wondering how to get all of them. How? Whoops, rip. Just eat them all? Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? I keep missing that second. What the heck was that? That was almost sick. I don't have to tongue the berries? What do you mean? Oh! He just eats them if you run into him. Huh. Let's go. I missed. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I actually saved it too. That was speed strats? Totally unintended speed strats? Oh yeah, I throw it up. What am I doing? I just kind of forgot that you throw it up there for some reason. Nice jump. One, three, two. Oh, it's 1, 3, jump up 2, and then get the shell. Okay, I see. Bummer. Yeah, this is like 1.01 or something. So maybe he changed it a bit. Okay, I think I'm slowly getting it. I think I kind of understand. Whoops. Come on, dude. Twice in a row? That was terrible. Kitty probs, uh-oh. Rip. I don't know if that's possible to save it. Might be like barely possible. Or barely not possible, I don't know. There we go. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so this is more balloon action, huh? Yeah, okay. I need that shell, because I need to hit that other block. That was progress, though. The balloon has a time limit, doesn't it? Seems like a lot of stuff to do with the balloon in a short amount of time. So close. I think that's how you do it, though. I think it is 1, 2, 3. Like, normal. Speedrun's 1, 3, 2. I need to tongue faster. Don't take that out of context. It's kind of unavoidable when you play a Yoshi level, though. Right? Like, you're tonguing, you're mounting, you're dismounting. Like, it just kind of happens. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Bop, bop. Oh, am I supposed to keep a shell in Yoshi's mouth the whole time? Is that what you're talking about, Matt? No? Okay. I don't, like, can I grab the shell after it hits the... Like, it breaks the block for me? I don't know. Damn ads. Thanks for the half a cent, sucker. Okay, no, I don't think you do. Crap, no! Yeah, you can tongue really fast after eating without doing that. Dang it, dude. You gotta really hold down there. I need that shell. Do I need that shell? Doesn't another shell drop down from the top right there? Whoops. Well, I mean, that's bad. Right, like this one. So I can do this. Oh my... I made it? No, I needed that. That was the mushroom. He just pooped it over the edge. Dude, that's gotta be like the checkpoint right there. Okay, that was good progress though. Really good. Yeah, I know. It was like I was trying to do it. Really, I missed that one. I know, like, his head has to touch the fruit, and I jumped too forward too quickly there. I can tell you what fruit in sign language is. Fruit. There you go. There's your sign language for the day. It's because this is F. So, F. Fruit. Like, mouth F. Or like eat, you know, like eating F. Fruit. What's meat? I don't know what meat is. I know what hamburger is. And hot dog. And bacon. But I don't know how to actually say meat. It could be... What's hot dog? Hot dog is this. It's same as sausage. Yeah, that one actually makes sense, right? Because it's like a sausage link kind of thing. And hamburger is this. You know, like you're, you know, flattening out the, like the patty with your hands. Hey, 6 out of 10 is not bad. It's technically a passing grade. Almost 420. Oh, baby. Matt, it's almost that time. Do. I mean, Matt's already way ahead of it, but... Whoa, that was close. No. You have a super busy day tomorrow? Oh, yeah? Work stuff? As tech as a TO. 420, baby. As tech as a TO. Is that a lot of work? Oh, you're monitoring the stream? As in, like, your, oh, player communication? Or are you also, like, banning people that say bad stuff in chat and stuff? No? Okay. Despawn the shell? How dare you? Oh, okay. And lag that occurs? But it's, Nintendo Online. Obviously, it's only the best, online multiplayer, right? It's so good. I mean, like, I know, like, Unite is a lot better than it used to be, but... And actually, Mario Kart Online is actually pretty sweet. Okay. Do you know who the next Pokemon that's gonna come out is yet? Has that been announced? Decadui? That's the owl dude? I think he was in Pokken. For an incredible... Hey, and Sega Genesis games, thank you very much. And the N64 games don't run very well, so that's pretty sweet. It didn't despawn, let's go. Rip, rip. Yeah, you probably don't for the free-to-play games, I don't think. Usually don't have to. Like, that's how it is for, like, PlayStation, too, right? Like, if you, you know... I don't think you need a subscription to play, like, Fortnite or something online. Makes you feel? I mean, it has more lag than a regular N64 does, so it's like playing it worse. I mean, like, input lag. It's so sad how they can't even get, like, emulating their own games right on their own console. It's like, you know, like, third-party emulators should not just be leagues better, but they are. Whoa, what are you doing down there, dude? Maybe they rushed it? But they already had the emulator, like, it worked fine on a virtual console, right? On, like, the Wii U and stuff, I think it worked fine. Really? That's crazy. Dude, they should just hire, like, just hire the people that make the emulators to just make a good one for the Switch. Like, they already know how to do it, obviously. Yeah, then they'd have to, like, acknowledge that those things exist and that, like, people know better than they do, and they don't want to do that. I'm so bad, dude! You drop so slowly. Yeah, that's right. The on-off blocks started in ROM hacks, and they're like, okay, that's a really good idea. We should just use that. Well, they were also used in, no, they were used in like an old Super Mario Brothers Versus game, right? As well. Like, that might have been after ROM hack. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But that was, like, on-off blocks. It was, like, a multiplayer game, though. You never played that? Me neither, but I remember seeing it. So that might have been the first one. Yeah. Yeah, like, I can't imagine going back to Mario Maker 1. I mean, like, on-off blocks alone were so huge. Oh, Steve said, well, I trust Steve more than me. Yeah. Holy fuzzy. Yeah, he doesn't make a lot of videos, does he? I mean, like, his videos take a long time to make. I gotta say, like, they got so many things right in the controls in Mario World. I don't think the balloon is one of them. I don't like the balloon in this game very much. That actually killed me. That sucks. Someone has a crush on Steve? I mean, his voice is pretty sick. Steve has a great voice. I think Matt does have a crush, though. I think you're correct. Hooray. You suck! Why am I dropping so far down now? Oh my god, I can't believe I got it. I thought I was way too early on that tongue. Thunder Rage Quit Unite? Sounds like a MOBA, experience to me. No! No, it happened again! Ugh. Unbelievable. Ugh. That's so mean, dude, just to do it like that. That's got to be close to the checkpoint, though. This is a long section for this game. Nice. No, it didn't despawn. So sad. Okay, wait. Okay. Let's go. Okay. We actually did it. Let's go. You made it back just in time. All right, let's go. I'm happy. Okay, we got it. Crap. Okay, well, we do that. Chuck! Okay, we got it that time. Let's go. What? Oh, I gotta bring it down all the way over here. Okay. Do that. Throw it. Throw it. Jesus. Holy crap. This is another super long section. There we go, like that. Uh-oh. I don't know if, maybe I could have saved that? I don't know. Okay. Oh, don't throw it. Okay. That's when I transform. Okay. Progress. And we're still missing one gamer coin. Alright. You know, I should just, like... I think you can just bounce on his head. Like, if you don't hold jump, I think you're okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That makes it way easier. Oh my god, I saved it. It is possible. That was sick. That was so good, too. The saves, man. I'm just impressed I actually did that. But, even if I die, whatever. Okay. Throw. Eat, 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 eat. Tongue! Oh. Throw it. Okay, throw it. Eat. Catch it as it's going back and forth. And then do it again? Right, because I gotta... No, the arrows just mean that the shell's gonna stay in the middle. So it's easy to pick up, I think. Dude, this section feels really good. It's very smooth. I mean, all the sections are, like, really good, honestly, but... Well, that sucked. Pretty bad. Couldn't have gone much worse than that. No! Don't even say anything. How did I miss? I missed the fruit, huh? You know what's funny though? It's almost faster just to die on purpose and start over than actually try to save that. Are you serious? I did it again? By Britney Spears? I know, she's finally free. It's freaking awesome. Was I going under it when I missed it? Oh, wow. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Like, it's so freaking hard to get out of it. Like, even for Britney Spears, who has, like, infinite money, it was still, like... Well, I guess she doesn't have infinite money, right? Because, like, her dad took a lot of it or whatever, but... Here we go. Oh, dang it. Dude, Polvata, dude. How's it going, man? It's been a bit. Wait, you were in a Carl video? You didn't tell me that. The heck is happening? Oh, your nephew likes Carl? Dude, how's it going, Polvata? It's been a bit. Glad you could stop by to watch this sick, newish ROM hack that came out like earlier this month. Is that refined? Man, that's gonna be hard to find. Yeah, so I think I throw the shell, grab the fruit, re-grab the shell, and then fly over, throw it again, and then get on the balloon. I think. It's a lot of steps. Aggressive job hunting. Current job is alright. I want more creation. That sounds totally fair, dude. I know, you know, it's a, you know, it's sort of a brutal time to find new jobs, but better than last year. Nobody wants to be a yes man? I'd rather be a yes man than a no man. I don't even know if a no man is a thing. I need to actually hit the... Your team did good? Nice, you won? Who do you play in Unite, Thomas? I can do this. I can't do this. I messed up. Yeah, that's true. Yoshi was phasing between two realms. Venusaur and Talonflame. I don't know why I did that. I only played a bit, but I played that like pollen looking dude with the giant like pollen head. Like, since I love support, he was pretty fun. I don't know his name though. Whoops. Eldergloss? Maybe. Matt will know who I'm talking about. I love support. Yeah, I play support in everything. I heal and like in MMOs. I play support in MOBAs. I play support in like Overwatch and stuff. I always play supports. Oh, except League. I play support in League too. That's the only healer that's thrown high rank? Oh, really? I was gonna say Wigglytuff, but Wigglytuff isn't a healer, right? But she is a support. I think when I played, that was the only healer. Like, are there more healers now? I'm dead. Alright, we got 10 more minutes. Yeah, Bruiser CC support. Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to think of a good, like, Dota compare. Well, she's like Braum in League, but she's got... Lulu? Yeah, Lulu's good. I like Soraka. I like, Taric, actually. I like Nami. Nami's pretty fun. I guess the Bruiser CC support in like Dota would be like Ogre Magi, kind of, right? You like squishy supports? Yeah, Soraka's super fun. Her huge nerf. I mean, it was like a total remake, right? You're too bad to play... Dude, I'm too bad to play melee squishy, like Assassins. F that, dude. I can't do that. Dude, have you watched Arcane yet? Povata? That show is sick AF. Dude, I'm like cruising on this early part now. Whoops. Shouldn't have said that. You're more scared, Forza ADC? What's Arcane? It's the League of Legends Netflix show. That's really, really good. Like, even people that don't play League are talking about how, like, how good it is. Like, I liked the Dota show, but I think Arcane kind of blows it out of the water, honestly. And I say that as someone that likes Dota and that liked Dragon's Blood. I highly suggest you check it out. It's 9 episodes total. 6 episodes are out now, and the last 3 come out Saturday, I think. Or Friday? No, I think it's Saturday. But it's really good. And, like, the animation is, like, freaking S-tier animation. Dude, Apple TV's got some good stuff, dude. Like, I like Foundation. Ted Lasso is amazing. Morning Show. I love the first season of Morning Show. Second season, it didn't really grab me as much, but maybe I should just go back and finish it anyway. Yeah, Ted Lasso is pretty fantastic. Yeah. If you have Netflix, dude, Arcane, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. I'm dead? Dude, this ending is pretty rough. I know For All Mankind on Apple is supposed to be amazing. I've not seen that one yet, though. I need to grab earlier. Okay, so I think I grab... Yeah, so Yoshi's just gonna slide on over there. And then I land on Yoshi... Yeah, so okay. I land on Yoshi because I'm gonna lose the P-Balloon. Grab that final... Or not final fruit? It's probably not the final fruit. And then jump off the Koopa, question mark, question mark, question mark, win. Oh yeah, Mythic Quest. Mythic Quest. Oh yeah, Shrink Next Door looks cool. Dude, I thought season 1 of Morning Show was like freaking amazing. I've only seen maybe 4 episodes of season 2. And like, I like it, but not as much as I enjoyed season 1. Yeah, dude, like Apple TV has some good stuff for sure. I've heard Invasion is not good though. Also, if you hadn't seen the movie Coda, Pole Vaulta on Apple, I think, I highly recommend Coda. It's a great movie. It will make you feel feels though. And you'll definitely get something in your eye. Like I did. I mean, I've heard it's not good. I haven't seen it, but I've not really read any good reviews about it. Everyone's saying it's like ungodly slow. Like, is the main thing. Or it's like Foundation just like freaking started. You're like, okay. Yeah. For All Mankind is one that everyone loves, which is on my list. You know, my ever-growing, never-ending list. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to make it much farther, but you know what? Really good progress. I beat 3 levels and almost 4 levels. I consider that a very good day. Oh yeah, I've seen Dune. Dune is sick. Also, the new Matrix movie comes out on HBO next month, I think. I should probably rewatch the first one at least. Dude, yeah, Dune is freaking awesome. I had to watch all 3? Maybe. What the heck, dude? I don't know what you mean by that. I love... Hey, thank you. I did love the freaking music choice for that trailer. I thought was perfect. Like, for the Matrix trailer. I freaking loved it. And you've definitely swore more than 18 times, but that's okay. Yeah, Dune is sick. I saw the new James Bond movie. I liked it. I saw Shang-Chi, and I really liked it. I've heard Eternals is... I don't know. Like, some people love Eternals, some people, like, hate it, so... But yeah, Shang-Chi's on, Disney Plus now. If anyone hasn't seen it. F? Dude. I missed one. I guess you don't grab the shell. I guess you bounce on it. Oh, dude, I'm excited for Silksong, man. Hollow Knight is awesome. I never did, like, the super intense final thing, but Hollow Knight is great. I love Hollow Knight. I mean, there's no, like, release date for Silksong, though, right? So, sometime next year. And you know what I gotta do? I gotta shoot the shell when Yoshi's mouth is already over the fruit. Because, like, I'm shooting it too early, which is why I'm just kind of falling into the muncher. So I gotta shoot it as late as I can so I can just jump on the... Jump right on the shell. No confirmed release date? Oh, like, was it leaked or something? Whoops. February 1st, 2022? Okay. I mean, that should give you plenty of time, right? Why did I do that? Alright, I want one more try at that final section. Then I'm gonna call it. Yeah, dude, like, the stream went fast. Holy crap, we did it. Oh my god, we got the checkpoint. No, wait. What is happening? Do you eat the shell? Wait, do I eat the shell or do I bounce on the shell? Or, wait, but I get a checkpoint, right? Alright, let's go. We got this. There we go. Oh my god, we did it? I think. Wait, can I push him through? You can't actually push through in this game, huh? Okay, so then what do I... Oh, you know what? I think I do grab it from the other side. Or something. Yeah, oh, okay, it just goes through. It just goes through. Yeah, you can't push or duck through, which is interesting. I didn't know about either of those things. Wow. Please! Why? Oh, it didn't actually go. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Oh, pretty good. We did it, man. We did it. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Yeah, dude, like, if I lose stars, then what the heck? Hey, what's up, Heretic? Dude, right at the end, man. 4 levels in one... Well, 3 and a third level, really. But 4 exits in one day. Hey, what's... It's going well, man. I'm actually ending my stream right now. But, it's nice to see you. Ugh. I gotta go to bed soon because I gotta wake up early this week. But yeah, let me write down the time here. Matt, really? You're gonna make me end the stream? Okay. So 5:02:17. Heck yeah, dude. All right, Matt. I will eat one and then end the stream as I'm dying. Okay. Habanero. Alright guys, thank you for being here. So tomorrow and Thursday we'll go back to Mario Maker. And then, since next week is a 3-day week because of Thanksgiving, I'll probably play this all 3 days next week, I think. Alright guys. Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna go die, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alright, I'm okay. Bye.